Okay, what?
Stay on him!
This is what you've been working for. Hey, yo, right here.
Hey, take our shot!
Yo, watch him.
Oh, hit that!
Yeah, they can't guard me. Let's go! Yeah.
Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion. Hey, but I feel bad that I had to go out there and dog you guys.
Coach Troy, MP. Coach Weber, MP.
Pleasure, Coach.
So, what you thinking?
Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready to join Union Elite, sir.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the... Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But...
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Dad.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams, a lot of turnover for Team Ballers, and Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Bertie's shot is off. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Bertie. Off target from outside. He tries for three. The offensive rebound. 2 points as that one goes.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Outside Bertie. Up top Moore. Tries it from 19. Second shot chance. Here's Pasco. And the dunk by Pasco.
It is such a treat to watch a young player who competes hard at both ends of the ball.
That's what his reputation has become. All effort, all the time.
And that focus has paid off. How many putback dunks have we seen from this guy?
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Outside, Moore. Outside, Bertie. To the left wing. Pass to Etherington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Moore with the good look. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore. Union Elite leading this one. Outside for Diaz. Now Harris. Here's MP. Etherington comes down with the board. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
And Union Elite has possession. And that one's good from MP.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Pass to Pasco. Back to Moore. Etherington outside. Berkey from long range. Diaz grabs the miss. And Union Elite has possession. 4-point game. They get it back. Mitchell outside. Back to MP. Tries again. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Oh, the accuracy just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Moore outside. Bertie. Etherington for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now here's MP. They lead by 6, their biggest margin of the game. Harris shot is off. Bertie goes in. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And the dunk by MP.
And on defense, absolutely no one stepping up to the challenge. Impressive move.
Yeah, credit him for good recognition, taking advantage of the opportunity.
And that sequence sort of tells the story of this game when you look up at the scoreboard.
Now Etherington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the wing, Bertie. Etherington outside. Launches it. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. Union Elite make a switch.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Bertie. Moore left side. Harris comes down with the board.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Outside, Moore. Looking to end the run. Harris comes down with the board. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's Moore. The kick out to Bertie. Summers. Here's Mahil. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite with possession. Kept alive. Count it.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now here's Bertie. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Outside, Moore. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Team foul.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
And he sinks the second.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces. The agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team. These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
Now Moore, 5 points in the game. Bertie. Moore, now covered by MP. Takes a step back. MP with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers to retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's more. He's happy to see that one go in. He's been struggling, going 3 of 9.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And here's MP on the outside, rebounded by the Ballers. Here's Bertie. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
Pass to Harris. MP. Another miss by MP. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. More shot. Ball.
Game plans, they usually try and limit the slashing ability of Jaden Moore. So anytime he hits from downtown, there's a 50% chance an opposing coach is face palm.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Etherington for 3. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And so we wrap up the first half. Union Elite ahead, up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
As effective as he was slashing in the hoop in that first half, he was even better at finishing once he got there.
Yeah, I'm thumbing through the gallery in my phone from the videos I took of some of those amazing dunks. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in the last 2 quarters, but I really hope he tries.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of this. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Thrown away by Mitchell. MP with the look. And the dunk by MP.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Outside Bertie. Moore up top. And it's blocked by Harris. MP high post. Rodriguez on him. Pass to Robert. MP. No good. From the wing.
In a situation like that, you'd like to see him make the extra pass.
Yeah, Drake, it's just not a high percentage shot. It's hurting his team's cause right now.
Now MP. 23 points in the game. And they double up MP. Diaz. With his first shot attempt. And off the left side of the rim, and it scrolls down and in for him.
Oh, that was like a Drake Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
Rodriguez with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And that one drops for him.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Mitchell outside. Diaz kicks it to Mitchell. Now here's MP. He's guarded by Moore. Outside for Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
He's money on the shot.
Great vision by Etherington. Spotting those easy shots, the defense sleeping out there.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Robert. And he banks in the layup.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Here's Pasco, covered by Robert. Now here's Moore. Outside Bertie. Now Rodriguez. Defended by Harris. The shot from Rodriguez is no good. Here's MP. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here Team Ballers have it. They trail by 18. Pass to Etherington. Back to Bertie. And Bertie throws it down.
Nice vertical. Verity showed his power on the slam.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Sonny McGill. Kenji Summers. Substitution for Union Elite.
And Union Elite with possession. Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Etherington, no good. And so Union Elite has it here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Bertie. Summers. Back to Bertie. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball.
Goal timeout.
Substitution for Union Elite. Time called.
Now Etherington, pass to Pasco. MP grabs the miss.
Come around.
Here's Bullock.
Hey, yo, right here.
And it's stolen by Bertie. Goes up, and Bertie throws it down.
Run any chance you get. Bertie finishes it off.
From deep, it's MP. Doesn't go that time. And here Team Ballers have it. Pass to Etherington. Back to Moore. Now Bertie trying his luck from deep. They get it back. Returns it to Moore. And here's Bertie.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Etherington outside. Now here's Bertie. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, look at Bertie sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
MP with the look. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Down low. Rodriguez. Chalk up two right there.
I mean, look, this is the level of defense you have to throw at Rodriguez. And even then, it might not be enough to stop him.
And here's MP. Five to shoot. Pass to Bullock. Screen by MP. From downtown. Pasco pulls it in. Now Etherington. Rodriguez outside. Moore. And easy. 2 points on the layup.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Pass to MP. Bird, defended by Bertie. From beyond the arc. Out of bounds, it'll go to Team Ballers.
Team Ballers ball. Substitution for Team Ballers. Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Dykstra. Here's Summers. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Kolish. From deep, it's MP. He buries it. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be Honest, I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP. In this one, this kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that about does it, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Oh, Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him. Yeah. Yo.
You got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU 250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally.
How so?
Well, MP's got to play well in front of...
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of...
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason.
I'm so...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break. And Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside. Picks it out. And the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from Sac.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from Sac. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. Now Lund from three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Lund. Comes out of the gate empty. He misses his first shot.
Hey, get MP!
Outside, MP. And the dunk by MP.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Here's Pagan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now Carrington, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Outside, Lund. Right side, Pagan. Martinez outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Mitchell. Martinez can't get it to go.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. Shoots over Robert. And that misses. That would have put them up. Lund with the rebound. Martinez outside. Here's Lund. Now covered by MP. So they take the lead.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
On the wing, it's MP. Union Elite again can't hit it. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
Now here's Martinez. Pass to Lund. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Now Carrington, guarded by MP. The three. It's rebounded by Robert. Union Elite trail. Here's MP, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Union Elite make a switch. Carrington left side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bird with the board.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game move. Changing it up here. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
For Union Elite. Timeout on the quarter.
Carrington for three. Count it. He's made his second in 4 attempts. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Out to the left wing. To the inside. And the attack from Sack with another bucket right there.
And yet another lead change in what's been a hotly contested matchup.
Both teams have their competitive juices flowing. This one could really go either way.
Robert, that's good, and he's now 3 of 4 from the floor.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Carrington outside. One with the pick. The drive by Carrington. Count that one.
When I watch him, I think Carrington, he's got that ideal wing size. It makes him tough to stop on the bounce. He's very versatile.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it's MP missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Substitution for the attack from Seth, Austin Lund. Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Carrington. Returns it to Martinez.
Watch the screen.
To the middle. And it's stolen away by Robert. And here they come. Here's Mitchell. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
I know Coach loves to see his guys hustling. You know, we even hear him talking about it in timeouts. Mitchell was working hard to capitalize on the fast break.
Here's Martinez. That one rolling around and rims out. Union Elite lead. On the wing, it's MP. Harris outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Now Harris. Now MP. Guarded by Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, it's MP. Sack grabs the miss.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside, Lund. On the wing, Carrington. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. He can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
Carrington for 3, and that's not gonna go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. Union Elite ahead. They're up by 1, and plenty more to come right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Down low. Sack with the rebound. Martinez with the ball. Outside Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Good tray. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Yep, that one goes.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Outside Carrington. Fires the three, and the attackers back with another tray. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Clock at 6. And the go-ahead bucket is no good. Here's MP. Here's Robert. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Outside Carrington. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
We look at the chance to talk about Carrington at the line. One of the few times he's not running, swiping, or just launching from deep. One of the top momentum prospects around, and he always is in motion.
And he gets both of them. Here's Diaz. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
And here's Carrington. Shoots it up. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Almost automatic that close to the hoop.
Love the one-hand stuff, too. Looks so pretty.
So I'm going to add some points to the style point section of my notes, but that's an important bucket, too. Don't forget.
Pass to Carrington. Fires for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
The attack from Sack Trail. Doing some prospect watch here. MP and Carrington both holding their own.
Well, you knew that coming into this one, MP and Carrington would each be critical for their teams to win. And thus far, they have not disappointed. And I bet they ramp it up even further down the stretch.
And so Union Elite has it here. Kicks it to Pagan. Back to Carrington. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. He's making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And it's Sack with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Carrington. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax. Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
Here's Hilton. Carrington outside. That doesn't go to tie the game. To the paint. Here's the second effort. And he sinks the layup.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Pass to Cunningham. And here's Carrington, guarded by MP. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Mecca.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Union Elite leading this one. Inside. And Harris gets it to go. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
MP throws it down.
And on defense, absolutely no one stepping up to the challenge. Impressive move.
Yeah, credit him for good recognition, taking advantage of the opportunity.
And that sequence sort of tells the story of this game when you look up at the scoreboard.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Hilton. Here's Cunningham. Three-pointer. It's Mecca. Here's Carrington. And he lays it straight in.
Look at Carrington picking up the slack, getting involved on the glass, and finding them a second chance shot.
And time called here. Union Elite. Now here's Diaz. And Pete with the look. Makes it off the glass.
That's what it's all about in this game. Making a play for your teammate.
2 points.
Carrington outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Passes to MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's what they wanted right there. Something close to the rim.
Now Pagan. Martinez outside. One with the pick. Shot clock at 5. Carrington, guarded by MP. And it's Carrington missing the look. Union Elite with the ball. 7-point game, their biggest lead of the game.
This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
Pagan with it. Martinez outside. They get the board. One. And there's the bucket, staying with it that time. Getting it done on the offensive glass.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
And down it goes for 2.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
And the attack from Zach call time here. Pass to Lund. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here.
You're always taking a chance on those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't come up with it.
Here's Diaz. The 3 from Harris. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it. Is that chocolate?
And that's a foul called on Drexel Carrington. That's foul number 2 for him.
And what a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And really heads up too. Reading the play and beating him to the spot.
Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And here's MP on the outside. Cunningham brings down the board. MP with the block.
2 points. Number 41. At the line for the attack from Sac, Tyler Mobay.
From deep. Off on that one. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Good game, y'all. Right. Devontae Mills. Almost.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Liam Callahan holding down the middle. And for the Union Elite, the guard tandem of Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell make up the backcourt, and it's MP and Brandon Harris flanking their man in the middle, Drew Robert. Here's the High Flyers. 4-point game. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Now here's Mills. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Sinks the tray. Now the High Flyers with it. Pass to Mills. Left side, O'Neill. MP with the block. Inside. MP throws it down.
Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Mills with it, and as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Chalk up 2 right there.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Back to Brock. To the paint. To hold the run. Fast break. Here they come. MP again.
And they just continue to pound the rock inside. Why not? It's working great.
It's clear that that's been their game plan. And so far, their opponent hasn't adjusted at all.
Pass to Mills. Back to Brock. With just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game. Not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Callahan. Pass to Mills. On the wing, O'Neal. Let's go with the three. And nothing seeming to work as that one misses. He's 0 for 5. Stolen by Callahan. Mills. Down low. Brock. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by O'Neal. That one goes.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
It's good.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Drew Robert.
A gritty play by O'Neal, managing to get the shot off while taking the foul.
Nathan O'Neal for 2.
And the first one drops. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. So 1 for 2 at the stripe that time. Here's MP. Buries it from down low.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Kicks it to El Madawi. Banked in off the glass. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
With the chance to make a big lead even bigger.
And they should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Return to MP. Makes it off the glass.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's Myers. Out to the right wing. And the basket by Al-Madawi.
There is absolutely no excuse for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc. None.
Three-pointer, Bird. Out of bounds, it'll be the high flyer's ball. Union Elite make a switch. Here's Brock. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Pass to MP. And it's in there.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Now here's Brock. Here's Dunn, defended by Harris. It hits off his foot. And they're saying it's a kickball. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for Union Elite.
On the wing, Mills. Diaz covering. Clock at 6. From deep, it's O'Neal. Harris comes down with the board. And you look at both of these teams. Some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Brock. Mills outside. Pass to Gov. The high fly has the rebound. And Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's Brock. Pass to O'Neal. To the middle. Outside Mills. Brock outside. Shoots over Mitchell. Misses the wing jumper. It's been all Union Elite in this one. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
The three from Gove. Rebound by Union Elite.
Man, that's a tough shot no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
Here's Robert. Lays it up and banks it in.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Brock outside. Mills at the high post. Brock. And the call's going against Brandon Harris.
Brendan Harris.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And here's Gov. Pass to Callahan. Brock outside. Shot clock at 2. Trying to get back on track. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. MP with the look. And he gets the bucket to go.
MP.
Impressive fast break there. They did a great job advancing the rock with the pass.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. It's Union Elite opening a huge gap, and will return right after this break. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Brock. Gov inside, defended by Harris. And here's Mills from outside, and Harris pulls down the rebound. MP high post. MP throws it down.
MP.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Who's watching here?
Now Mills, looking for his first basket, still in this one. From 15 feet out, MP grabs the miss.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around. Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
This High Flyer squad is struggling. O'Neal with it. Looking to end his cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Inside points. They're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
MP throws it down.
MP.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Pass to Gov, to the inside, and Robert with the block.
What a play by Robert, guys. That kind of defense would get a big man noticed more than anything else on the club circuit.
MP with the rock, picked up by Gov. Now Harris. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Outside Mills. Brock. Back to Mills. The kick out to O'Neal. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Was O'Neal ready to fire there or what?
Right side, MP. Outside, Harris. Off target from three-point range. Now the High Flyers with it.
Come on, back. Come on, man.
Right side, Mills.
Yeah, get it.
Misses the three. MP with the look. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
Here's O'Neal. He's got 5. Up top, Callahan. Kicks it to El Madawi. Great D that time from MP.
Well, he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Can't cash it in from close range. Robert can't get it to fall. And here are the High Flyers now. Outside, O'Neal. Stolen away by Mitchell. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Now here's O'Neal. On the wing, Brock. And play stops, whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
Substitution for Union
Releases.
Elite.
Pulled in by Casey. Here's the High Flyers. They set the screen. Now here's O'Neal, guarded by Mitchell.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Inside, here's MP. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Now here's Brock, not a lot of room. Now Casey.
Yo, watch him.
Outside, O'Neal. The three from Go. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
From deep, it's MP. The High Flyers grab the miss. Brock outside. Gov right side. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on MP. And the High Flyers call time here. A new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Time call. Substitution for Union Elite.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Gov. Back to Mills. And here's O'Neal. Over MP. The High Flyers with another miss. And he can't jam it through there. Pass to O'Neal. Can't get it to fall.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
To the middle. MP with the look. Another shot. Scoop to the hoop and in.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now here's Brock. Four on the clock. From deep. MP grabs the miss.
Who's got MP?
And the layup's good off the glass.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
And he's going for the oop here. And there's the call on MP. That's his third foul so far.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Mills outside. Pass to Gov. Brock. Back to Gov. Rebound by Union Elite.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
Return to MP. And that one drops.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Mills. Brock outside. The high flyers with another miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. Lets it go. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team.
My man, MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Carey. Hey, I told you you couldn't guard me.
If you could pull that off, that would be...
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't... Hey, Tyson.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsky give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the two. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward. And it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Lack on the wing. He's guarded by Moore. Pass to Lack. Good work defensively by Jaden Moore. Right side, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
5 to shoot. Goes up high post. And McCall gets it to fall.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And it's MP missing. And here's McCall. And it's stolen by MP. With authority!
They took off on that. That was amazing.
Got to clear the lane.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Pass to Lack. McCall outside. Lets it go from 14. The West All-Stars pull it down. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
And he gets it to go.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Pass to MP. Here's Harris. And it's finished off by Harris.
Ooh, he's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. It's showtime.
And why not? The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Lack for 3. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
The thing about McCall, he's so active. You have to account for him every moment he's on the floor.
To the paint. Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist. The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, Robinson. Kicks it to Johnson. Outside, Black. With 4 to shoot. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Johnson. Outside, Black. Back to Johnson. For Chumsey. And it's good for 2.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
The West with the lead. Inside. MP with the look. And again, the West All-Stars score.
They've just shot the lights out. And their opponent? Not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. It's a 13-point ball game. Back to Cologne. They set the pick. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous, guys.
And that one's good from MP.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
McCall outside. Goes up again. And a layup by Luan.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
Down low. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Puccinsi. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to McCall. Three-pointer. Stone grabs the board. They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
MP with the bucket.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's McCall. He's got 8 in this one. Kicks it to Johnson. Cologne. There's the triple. Off the mark, his first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
And now Johnson. McCall, back to Johnson. To the inside. And it's in there.
Defensively, that's just so hard to stop. He's too big of a height mismatch to overcome.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's McCall. He's guarded tight. Pass to Puccinsi. Now McCall lets it go from deep. They get the board. A nice shot there by Robinson.
I love second chance buckets. Robinson right on the spot at the right time.
Stolen away by McCall. Here's the break. And now Puccinsi. Defended by Chu. Fades back. Puccinsi, good.
And an easy release there from the big fella.
You don't often see a stroke that clean from a player his size, and especially at this level.
And it's MP missing. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 13. McCall now covered by MP. Outside for Lack. Here's Puccinsi. And the layup's good off the glass.
That was just sheer muscle on Puccinsi's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Here's MP. And that one, good.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The West All-Stars out in front, up by 11. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
McCall has it, picked up by Harris. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
Brandon Harris picking this one up.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
4-2.
First free throw is good. Both fall at the line that time. Now Mills to the middle. Here's MP. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
So much easier to score in there. No need to show off the range that time.
McCall left side for three. Doesn't go for him. Inside. MP with the look. Count the basket.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Now here's McCall, guarded by MP. Johnson up top, lets the three fly. Here's Perchumsky, and Perchumsky throws it down.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumsky. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Pass over to Stone. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Black. Now here's McCall. And Johnson down low. MP's there. Sinks it from distance.
Showing off his range. Black drained it like it was nothing.
The West with the ball. Stone outside. Mills. No good on the three. Outside, Black. Kicks it to McCall. Outside, Robinson. Here's the three. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
A nice shot from Harris.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
McCall outside. Perchumsky covered now by Stone. Joey Johnson for three. It's not going to fall for him. And here's the West All-Stars. 10-point lead. And Mills gets the bucket to go. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now MP. 33 points for him. Outside, Black. McCall up top. Outside, it's Johnson. From outside the arc. McCall, no good. The West with the ball. It's a 13-point ball game. And good that time.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Brian Cologne. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Lack. Pass to Cologne. And he gets it to go.
Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
The West with the ball to the inside. And that one's good from MP.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Here's Lack, guarded by Carrington. Down low. Here's Cologne. And the jam by Cologne.
Yeah, that's great athleticism by Cologne on the slam.
Here's Schrader. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Back to MP. Now Harris. To the paint. MP. Buries it from down low.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Outside, Black. Pass to Leftos. Cologne for three. Another miss by Bryant Cologne. Now here's MP. Guarded by Leftos. Chalk up 2 right there.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
It's Cologne on the wing. And it's stolen by MP. Here's Schrader. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Pass to Lack. Outside, Robinson. Lack. Cologne on the outside. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's MP. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Outside for Lack. Pass over to Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And a tough finish for him, but he gets it to fall.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Vlad Derminenko.
Here's Schrader. Pass MP from beyond the arc. Gets it to go from long range.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And here's the EYBL. McCall with the ball. Cologne for 3. Drops it in from long range.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
MP inside. He's guarded by Derminenko. He's money on the shot. And here's Aslanoglu. Down low. Puts up the 8-footer. And it's finished off inside by Derminenko.
Oh, the accuracy just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
To the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
Well, I like that from Chumsey. Fouled in the act. He's got nice length.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Al Chumsey. 2 shots. Time call.
That free throw missing. He's off on the second. Moore on the wing. To the middle. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
I know Moore is always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
McCall with the ball. With MP on him. Johnson with the rock. He's picked up by Mills. McCall. Outside for Lack. Back to McCall. The second chance effort. Zone grabs the board.
His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Outside, Robinson. Kicks it to Johnson. McCall knocks down the long J.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. 1 shot at a time.
Good work there as it goes.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
McCall outside. Lack. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
And MP gets it to go.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
McCall, and out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
Careless mistakes. Turnovers like that give coaches gray hairs.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Mills. Inside, MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
And the West All-Stars making a change here.
All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Prachumsey. Outside, it's Johnson. Kicks it to McCall. And there's the call on MP. That's going to be his fourth foul of the contest.
And these calls can be some of the toughest for officials to make.
But in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there. He never got set.
Here's Lack. Johnson. McCall for three. The rebound by Schrader.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
Down low. MP with the bucket.
Great pass. You like the unselfishness, and you like the precision.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Now Lack.
Whose bat is that?
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed against a very talented group. MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think.
All right, we're here with MP. MP. Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win,
Turning into a really exciting season.
Hey, what's good, Tyson?
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to...
And go! Let's move! Here we go! Put it back! Watch him! Hey, look up top! Come around! Right here! Crash! Go! Get the perimeter! The ball! Right here! I got ball! Ball! No shot! Hey, good take! Keep firing it! Conditioning is not an option. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it up!
Soft. Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
All right, first game coming up later today.
Look.
A city with tremendous history and a love for basketball. We are live in Paris. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake. So this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. And a lot of great talents on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Outside Dumont. To the inside. It's stolen by Marks. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Now here's Portier. Here's MP. Again, it's Paris.
Good aggressive play by MP. Taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
To the paint. Lambert with it. Guarded by Zadirko. Here's Chauvet. And called in by Paris. To the middle. Zadirko. Good.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Marks. Inside. Peltier outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Zadirko.
Even without that three-ball droppage for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, as a coach, you can't stand seeing him have that much space to get his shot off.
Nanterre leading. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Lambert. Over to the left wing. Five on the clock. Peltier. From deep. A rebound by Zadirko. MP on the wing. From beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop. And he's made three, missed two from the field. Pass to Marchand. Launches a three. Now Marks. Peltier outside. Down low.